Hey guys, I am out in the garden. Who would not be in the garden today on this beautiful day? It is so gorgeous. A little muddy, but it is gorgeous. And before we see the snow that I'm seeing predicted in February, I'm getting out and doing a little bit of weeding and assessing the greenhouse. And have a little panels that had got blown out of the greenhouse that I have got to patch and get ready for the seedlings that are inside that I started a couple nights ago. And so I just thought I would bring it out and show you what I was doing in the garden today. So this area, this is where I had my indeterminate tomatoes last year, and I am pulling them all out of the garden and getting this area ready. I've got a trellis over here. For the most part, I had it ready in the fall. Had my shelves ready. I actually caulked it this year because I had a couple of the slots blow out last year and are really windy. But I've got this one, and then I've got that one over there that I have got to get fixed. But other than that, oh, here's the new one. You can kind of see the difference in the paneling. I think this one's a little thicker than the ones that actually came with the greenhouse. So there's my little heater. It's gonna be up and working soon. This area over here is the raspberries. I've got to get out here and prune these very, very, very soon. I've got a lot of the new canes coming up. And last year this thing had 3 canes on it, and that was it. And this area over here, I have got the tarp down and killing most of the weeds and all of the other stuff, the grass. So once spring hits, I can pull this up, mow, maybe put it back down, and get started growing in this one. So here is where I did beans the year before. I did melons on this one. And if you remember correctly in my video, I had told you, do not grow your melons close together because I had some cross-pollinating going on with my melons, and some of them were new, and when you plant new melons, you're just not sure what they're supposed to taste like. I did try a few of them. They weren't bad. They were kind of in between a squash and a melon. I'm sure they were still edible, but we didn't try them. So I've got 7 beds in the garden, and I've got 3 of them that trellis, and we'll probably move those around this year just because we're needing to rotate the vegetables, and so we don't plant them in the same bed as we did last year. And as you can see there is my not so done compost. I have some store-bought compost from the Nature Place. They had a Nature's blend. It was like a 50-50, some regular soil and then some manure. I did throw that in there because I had some extra. So I do have some that I'm going to be able to start out the season with. All right, here goes. Guys. Can you see that? That is a purple Vienna kohlrabi that I left go. And he is, obviously, he's probably not edible, but that thing is huge. Wow. Over here, trellising. I've got some grapevines that I need to get pruned as well. And over here, I'm not sure. Yeah, you can see these are the blackberries. I did get a few blackberries last year. These were new. I've got one here, and then I've got another bush over here. And then if you can see, let me see here. There we go. I've got grapes. I made this trellis last year in the fall. I had got a grape plant vine that was on clearance, like 85%. Didn't think he was going to make it, but he's going to make it. I'm so excited. And obviously this here you can barely see because it needs heavily weeded. But this is our asparagus box. And I've got some very tall ones. We're going to be on our third year of the asparagus. And last year we actually had a couple that were ready. So we did have maybe like a couple orders of it, but nothing big. So this year, I'm so excited. We should be eating some asparagus. Now, I'm not sure if you can see. I've had a couple garlic that are sprouting, but all of these containers that are holding down my tarp. There's my little guy. Jordan! Hey! Say hi!
Hi. Look at this out.
He's so cute.
Look at this out, Mommy.
Hold on, honey.
Yay.
So I've got garlic growing in all of those, and I'm not sure if they're actually going to do anything for me. This is our dog, Harley. Hi, Harley.
Smells like this. Look. Make some food with it.
Okay, hold on. I'll get it. I'll get it for you. All right, guys, here is our bed. This is going to be where I put the onions, and I actually have garlic probably here over all the way. So I've got some in containers, and then I have got some in the bed, but I have so much left over from last year that I am probably not gonna need a whole lot. I am growing some for my mother-in-law. that she's helping out in the garden this year, and I'm so excited because we are splitting it and we are going to hopefully have so much food. Guys, that is probably, a lot of gardeners maybe splitting, and that is a great idea. I have a few friends that have gardens and or chickens, and chicken prices are through the roof, and the inflation at the grocery store. So it's not a bad idea. Let's say somebody in their garden wanted to grow, corn and beans and a few other, but do it in the whole garden and then split the vegetables, and you do the opposing vegetables that they are not, and you can trade, or back and forth. I need some chickens. Here you go. Here's some things. But that is an awesome idea. I would love, I am a member on one of our local homesteading community on Facebook, and I would love to start doing that in our community. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes. I just was out here and was so excited. The sun is shining and I'm getting a lot done. I'm getting that much more, ahead of the game. Once the season comes, I'll be ready to go. As always, guys, have a great day. Happy gardening.